Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome to Sandwalkers Early Access, out now on Steam. It is, how would I even describe it? It's a caravan roguelike where you're effectively venturing across a hostile world and trying to find a place to plant a world tree, or at least some kind of super huge tree that could have a city underneath it. And you're almost... I don't want to say you're almost assuredly going to die as part of this, but it is kind of the point of being roguelike-ish. And there's random events, and the terrain is super difficult to traverse, and you have to worry about resources, and enemies are coming to fight you, and it's got a really interesting combat system, and it's got lovely pixel art and illustrations. But I should mention that it is made by Goblin Studio, who are actually kind enough to reach out and sponsor this video. So if it does catch your eye and you want to pick it up, just follow the link in the description below. So let's start a new run and see how this goes. I've been looking forward to this game for a while.
As one macabre proverb says, for newborns, the sun has always existed. They do not know it only just appeared. For us, the expanse of chaotic weather known as the Fithy has always existed. Yet it is only 3 centuries old. That is enough, however, to forget the pleasant weather of antiphytic legends. The shade of Umama, mother of all trees. To recover this mythical past, the Makar tribe sent caravans into the Fithy on a one-way trip east. It was their foolhardy hope that the lost Umama be found, as only Umama could restrain the Fithy.
Umama. That's fun to say. Simply imagine wisdom gone with the wind, time erasing the scenery, all of the knowledge lost and erased. I speak of us, our bodies, our minds, our world. We're merely supported by giants of old. No, for we are the ones carrying them forward. Oh, how frail they are, as fragile as crystals, as delicate as a butterfly's wings, as ephemeral as a footprint in a sand dune. Listen to the story of Tallulah, botanist of the 7th Caravan. Take on this knowledge, add to it, refine it, then pass it on once again, and let it make its way down the gentle slope of existence. Tallulah, botanist of the 7th Caravan, one of our ancestors. Alright, oh. So this is the tutorial, kind of, in regards to Tallulah. Soon after the start of their journey, a storm had taken the 7th Caravan by surprise. Separated from her peers, Tallulah sought refuge, only to end up buried in sand. When the storm passed, she re-emerged, having consumed what little resources she had. So, supplies are the heart of survival for Caravaneers. Tallulah's are depleted. She is in danger. Each move has an associated supply cost. When Caravaneers run out of supplies, their health gets consumed instead, which may lead to tragedy. This is the current quest goal. The compass it points to it in a straight line, but may lack precision, or be totally absent depending on the information at your disposal. So we gotta get over here. I mean, sure. Unfortunately, this is gonna hurt. But there's a cactus over here. I think walking through the desert also makes it maybe worse. Some cacti are edible. This is basic Owandian knowledge, crucial to the survival of the Makah caravans. These did not taste of much, but Caravaneers knew not to expect much, and Tallulah even more so. Makah, cosmopolitan tribe of tree-dwelling folk responsible for the caravans. This was our tribe. Hold right-click to move the camera while keeping the caravan still. Use this to scout for objectives and plan your route. Current goal is southeast. Okay. I see, it won't let me until later. We want to go southeast, but we want the cactus. Let's go over here. We seem to have enough supplies for the moment. And now we can see our surrounded area. Gosh, the pixel art on these mountains is impressive. I really want, oh right, it's right click. I really want to work on some tile, like hexagonal tiles. Not pixel art, probably illustrated, but it is impressive how nice these look. And like, it makes me want to give it a shot myself. And the fact that they're so seamless, even though, I mean, okay, some of these bigger chunks are probably multiple tiles together at once, But a lot of these smaller ones are just like single tiles with just mountains kind of on top of them. Oh, this is just slapped on top, and it looks so good. Wild. Okay, so yeah, let's keep going here. After crawling alone for ages, Tallulah finally reached the Sea of Sand, where she had been separated from her caravan. Tellers she recalled from her childhood would talk of antiphytic legends. Oh, as in like the weather effects before the storms, effectively. Regarding seas of sand, which had once supposedly been covered in water, the grains of sand would have been merely dust of seashells laying at the bottom. Moving cost of the caravan depends on the terrain type. It might be more efficient to go on ground. Desert lands versus dune. Okay, but first we get some more supplies. We have this thing, whatever it is. High detail sand. Oh, so we got bug bits. Question mark. So here's the question. Cost 2? Sure. And then 7th caravan. Tallulah wasn't surprised, but could not refrain from feeling some measure of disappointment. Hoping for the impossible was, after all, what fueled the caravans. The desert was no place for prudishness. Tallulah gathered what remained of the cargo. That is to say, not much at all. As Tallulah prayed, she thought she heard the sand whine. One would sometimes hear the dunes cry, but this thought was quickly wiped away as something emerged from the sand. The Protector had survived. Caravan is held together by its faith in its mission. This makes hope a crucial resource. If it falls to zero, the caravan disbands and abandons the quest. Many different situations can give or take hope. In addition, various levels of hope can trigger buffs, debuffs, and special events. Okay, so this is going to cost a little bit. Both of these are. This will give resources, though. Hurts a bit. It is what it is. Each Caravaneer has a spell they can cast during exploration. Once they've been used, you can only regain them by resting in town. Use them wisely. So, increase the shield of all caravan members. Fertilize arid fields and plants. Range is 6 tiles. I'm going to move here. Yeah, unfortunately we can't go above. Which is kind of tragic for me. Okay, we have a Gigant. We might as well fight it. Prepare for battle and position your units. I don't even know. Botanist. They're probably not supposed to be in the front, is my assumption. Oh, we have no choice. Alright, let's begin. You've entered combat. This happens when you encounter hostile creatures and people. In combat phases, you're trying to defeat your opponent while minimizing the damage sustained by your caravan members. Each character in battle has a speed stat that determines their position in turn order. When all characters have played, a new turn begins. Characters have a life and shield value. Shield regenerates at the end of the fight, health does not. Okay, so we have Vine. Reflects damage taken back to the assailant. Boost both of them, or 3 pure damage at the end of every turn. Because that gets us some extra shields. So he has Inquisitive Strike, doubles damage taken from the next attack. So applies easy target or charge. Let's do Inquisitive Strike. Okay, and then hit it with Lethargic Venom. Oh, and it is stunned, too. We might as well do a charge. Yeah, I like this combat system. Among the desert predators, Gigant scouts were the ones a Protector could defeat. This confrontation carried high stakes, however. If they managed to return to their colony, they'd bring back a terrible flood of voracious insects just a few days later. Sometimes one must strike preemptively. No caravan is truly equipped to confront the Fithy when it sets out. Each caravaneer builds up experience, which is shared and redistributed within the group. Oneiromancy is quite convenient for this. Click on a caravaneer to spend experience. Leveling up a caravaneer improves their attributes and potentially their attacks and exploration skills. They may even gain new ones. Spend your experience on them to level them up. Okay, so you can choose a new skill for them. So, corrosive mucilage. So, an amount of damage based on, I think, their speed, and then lowers their shields per turn, hits the front two, damage and weakens them, is not terrible. Or Deadwood Bark. Protected, next incoming attack is diverted the protecting ally. I like the idea of the Sclerodorm spores. Mainly weakening enemies seems pretty good. This is not bad. Great for finishing things off. But weakening enemies means we have less to worry about. Okay, we don't have anything. We can increase the shield, but that ain't gonna help. This is just gonna hurt. Oh. But I think we might have actually made it to a town. The Macaw generally say the 7th caravan was swallowed whole and would forever sleep underneath the Wandian sands. We tellers, however, always favor the more open-ended interpretations. Had Tallulah entrusted her secrets to our ancestors, or is this a mere fantasy of tellers in search of improbable transmitted and transformed through the generations? It falls on you now to bear the weight of this question, and many more still. Why had the Fithy appeared? What happened to Umama, who once covered Uwanda in her cool shade? How may we erase the one while recovering the others? So chaotic weather that came after the Mother Tree disappeared, took many forms and created many dangers. It falls on you to light the path for future generations. Good luck, Macaw. Hold on to hope, for nothing will stop the caravans from moving forward, not even death.
In truth, caravanners could not reach Umama. No one could. These trips were simply meant to expand their knowledge of the world, the Fithy, and other tribes. Then, to use homing scarabs to send all these memories back to the Crystal Library. However, as time passed, hope was waning, like nature in the desert. This sacrifice was proving too much. The Macaw needed a sign. A sign such as this. We call it a fragment, an ancient artifact belonging to an ancient tribe, destroyed by the Fithy, who would carve their history in stone. If the caravans could find more, we might learn what circumstances created the Fithy, and thus how to beat it.
It's a good way of handling story in a roguelike, where too many roguelikes are about one character going through infinite loops, which is kind of fine, but you lose some of the narrative track on it. This one, it makes sense. Your characters are going to die, but you're helping the tribe by doing so, and that's actually kind of neat. Apart from finding Umama herself, finding fragments are the greatest discoveries you can make. They will help you understand the origins of the Fithy and how to permanently defeat it. So we have like a whole bunch of these, but we've got Butterfly Horizon. Do you recall that butterfly attracted by our fire's ardent flame? Oh well, said he, better to shine for a second than to live in the shadows. Could that butterfly even imagine? Could it even imagine that in burning, it would carry away the entire forest? This fragment challenged our scholars. It was a lament in memory of a forest, without mentioning whether it was a mushroom forest, a cactus forest, or something else entirely. A controversial and improbable hypothesis, nonetheless corroborated by other elements, suggests that it may have been a forest of trees. It may have been that, in Antiphytic times, Uwanda was covered in city trees. You are in the city tree of Lekwasi. This is where your journey begins. Locations such as cities are the perfect place to find quests. The most important quest can span several generations. Click to obtain a quest. Wanda was once covered in the branches of Umama, the Mother Tree. The climate that would eventually become the Fithi was appeased by her presence. It only became a realm of chaos haunted by violent winds and storms after what the legend describes as Umama's death. We found ourselves in the sunset of Wando, which meant Umama was towards the east. Together we were the Macaw Caravan. The search for any trace of Umama was enough to justify our journey. It's hard to imagine a world without the Fithi's relentless assault, but still that hope would feed our will to live. Okay, helping others bolsters your reputation can lead to great discoveries. You may leave Lekwasi when you're done. So we can go to the Crystal Library, the quest board. Let's go to the quest board, see what we got. Birdsong echoed against the mossy leaf-covered walls, the shifting shadows of which had protected us from the Fithi since time immemorial. Only caravaneers and the insane would dare leave the bark of Lekwasi. So it doesn't look like we got any quests, and this is the Crystal Library. Here you may trade memory points you send back for knowledge to improve your caravans. Some knowledge requires you to obtain a given number of fragments to unlock. So this is our meta progression system. Unfortunately, we don't have anything, but it's fine. Time for us to just go.
Unlike tales of past caravans, there was no guard of honor, no ovation, no sacrifice or blessing beyond the usual words. The counselor came alone, by obligation. The 14th caravan, with just a teller, a botanist, a protector, and an aneromancer, left for the Fithi in total anonymity. We felt as though we were the last. Some would say that we were the first.
Wando is vast and ever-changing. The region map displays reliable landmarks you find in your expeditions. Use them to plan your route. Okay, that's cool. Goals and active quests display on the map, if you know their location. If Umama truly exists, she must be to the east. But caravans have much to do before they're strong enough and the route is secure enough to reach her. You may close the map. Musa Wenkosi was the closest city tree to Lekwasi. It was important for Macaw morale to hear from other trees, so caravans knew they would always be well received, be able to get some rest. We made a note of its location. It should be a good idea to stop there. So if we check the region map, we know they're here now. So show details. Okay, all we know is it's down there. We've got some pirate groups to fight. We've got that. I mean, here's the thing. We kind of do want to fight stuff. And this doesn't cost me much for supplies. So we're going to look around and we're going to find some boys to fight. Because we want to level up. Alright, and this looks like an actual proper party. It also looks like these guys are kind of tough. So this could go badly for me. We'll see. Mockery. 50% of damage. Okay, so this is weakened, applies to 1. Who's the next person? Either of these guys. If we want to do that, otherwise we could do Lethargic Venom. Does actually less damage. Ignores shields, but less damage. Let's just, let's just weaken him. Okay. Regenerating shields. So they've got the Vine. Might as well boost these two. Because that also gives us the... We might actually have to use the poison. Okay, physical resistance increased. Also tons of shields. Or Death Pulse. Would actually do a bunch of damage to them. Because Shell only works on self, and we've got plenty. Let's see if I can kill this guy. Actually, I should have aimed for... Maybe I should have aimed for the other one? Oh, well. I can actually hit the guy in the back. I might be able to. Okay, they're both... Oh, because they're stunned. So I can do Mockery to just kill him. Okay. And actually, no, let's just hit him with that. Nah, it didn't work. Okay, and I do have to worry a little bit because these guys do hit for damage. Let's just kill him. Behind the target. Oh, charge does splash damage. Gotcha. And yeah, if you break their shields, they're stunned. But it looks like that only applies to enemies, not me. I'll take it. So who would I want to boost on that? I don't know. Oh, do we need to macerate it? Here's the thing, we've got plenty. So who do we want to level up here? I think we want to level up this guy. Because that massively increases his armor. So caster gains a bunch of shield or damage, and if caster has shield, I don't know, let's go for raised shield. So what else do we have? A bunch of trade goods. We do have some random items that we can trade for supplies. And, oh, we do have macerate, if we want to specifically gain some resources. But honestly, maybe we go over here. Because I think I'm just going to be very fighty early on. Okay, that's a bit of a concern. Can't hit him. We do have mockery. But they're going to do shield stuff. Guaranteed. Are they? No, they're actually attacking. You can see their intent. I hadn't noticed. Okay, so now they're going for stuff like Team Spirit, which is tempting. No, let's hit him. Deny him a turn. Because he's out. Which means I can make fun of him to death. Okay. Do we just stun him out of it? Yeah. I think that's exactly what we do. Okay, got shield break. Might as well do an Inquisitive strike. I'll probably get better at some of I'll get better at some of these fights as we go along. This is going to take some learning. So who do we want to boost? I'm thinking we boost the frontliners first, just because. So Weakened Mind does damage, slows enemies. Memory Overload. Damage. And if the target doesn't have a shield, it hits... I'm assuming it hits one of their allies. I like the idea of Memory Overload. I don't know if we're actually going to want it, but eh. Okay, let's go over here. Spend a Macerate on it. Alright, let's look around. So we do actually have some enemies here. Or enemies. We have a small herd. Sure. We don't have to take a direct path. I'm very much in favor of kind of wandering slightly off. Though unfortunately a lot of these are dry as heck. There's something there. Hit that. Yeah, dense cactus field. No idea, but I also don't know what this thing is, and I'm curious. One day, a frail skiff flew over us. The boat skidded to a halt right in front of us, and a bespectacled human appeared. Preparing for a pirate attack, we reached for our weapons. However, he gave a friendly wave and asked us if by chance we needed a healthy hand, or a helping hand. So, trade starts combat. We approached the man with our arms full of goods for exchange. When we were only a stone's throw away, a horde of pirates emerged from the hold of the skiff. Rude, but works out for me, sort of. Okay, so we go first this time. So, this guy, it's tough. You know what? I'm gonna hit him with poison. Oh, we can even see who they're targeting. Can hit everybody for 16, which is a little rough. Boost our backline. We're still going to take some damage here, though. Because he's going to get hit by the boom. Okay, we have memory overload, but only if the target doesn't have a shield. Otherwise, I could just go for tanking up. I think I'm going to. I think these two are going to need it. Wait, raise shield caster? Wait, is he defending somebody else? Sort of. Okay. Take him out. So now he's proper stunned. Doing another nightmare. They heal. So we don't need to worry about them taking damage as much. Let's set him up for death. Damn, they hurt. Okay, we have Shell. We also have, like, Death Pulse, but unfortunately Death Pulse doesn't do much for us. Oh, that really didn't do much. He's got to just keep putting his shield up, otherwise he's gonna die. What is that? Bunch of damage. Okay, weaken him down. And we gotta do Thorns because our Bard's gonna get smacked and we don't want that. Okay, that's gonna do barely anything. Okay, Inquisitive Strike. Not enough. That's gonna do more. Let's stun the backline. There we go. He's already weakened. Let's just toss some poison. And then toss some poison. Oh, perfect. Let's see. All of these are just going to do 26, but he's got resistance, so that makes this tougher. Make him take double. Because he should take a bunch from poison. There we go. We're looking pretty worse for the wear. I was hoping we'd have an easier time here. At least we got, like, health crystals. So that's good. And a couple levels. I think we can level up the two lower level guys. Which I think is worth it, especially if we can get a healing move. Galvanized. More damage with the next attack. Gains 5 shields, so that's pretty good. Plus 10 health. Oh, yeah. And level up. Okay. So front line, 12 damage. I don't know. Maybe we want the corrosive mucilage. Yeah, let's go for the corrosive. Okay. And they're the one with the heal, so... How do I use it? On them? No. Ah. Brings down movement cost. Reduces movement cost, but that's not it. Caravan. Yeah, we have accessories. Oh, fight consumables in the crystal library to equip them. Oh, so we just can't use it. Oh. Well, hate to say it. I think we're just going to have to use some of these. We've taken some licks. So, dry date palm. Ouch. I guess we're just going to go up here. Oh. Powerful smell of desert truffles hits our noses. One was hiding beneath a labyrinth of thorns, protected from greedy animals by this thorny enclosure. Reaching in would definitely involve a few scratches, but the delicacy would be worth it. Sure. Okay, somebody took a bit of damage. Is fine. Okay, so we've got a buried chest. We've got a bug here, which we can loot for resources, and we'll have just enough to get there. We have a scouting flare. If I go this direction, I might as well. And here's where things start getting potentially spicy. Because now we're in the desert proper. Let's check the map. Oh, we are a fair distance away from our destination. So I could offer a meal. I do not have enough for that. Late one night, we were drawn by the bright flickering of a fire in the distance. A handful of conic travelers were resting near a large rock formation. Let's trade with them. See what they got. The worth of items can vary from one tribe to another. It could be profitable to buy a certain item somewhere to sell somewhere else later. For example, terracers see very little worth in plants they already grow themselves, but they value meats and tools highly. Okay. So what else do we have? A lot of things, really. Oh. Can be opened with lockpicks. I don't know if we have any. Okay. Let's put a couple of these up. Because we want that health potion. Actually, isn't even that expensive. Okay. And I can maybe pull one of these back. Should be good. The meat would be nice, but it is very expensive. Actually, is the meat worth it? That's it. I don't have anything else. I mean, maybe I do. Let's see if I can get a meat and a fruit. Okay. So that'll give us some healing and some more loot. Yeah, if we go to Caravan, can't open this up, can we? And needed lockpicks, have none. Well, abandoned crates rope, which is nice. Here's the other question. 44 out of 60. Sure, let's go down this direction. We got rope and an abundant harvest. I don't know what the crystals were for. Okay. Reduce movement cost by 2 for the next couple of spaces. I'm gonna move here. Don't think it'll hurt us yet. Oh no, we just eat the nopal berry. Works for me. Yeah, the question is, where do we go? Baseline, all of this looks like it sucks. Reveal a portion of the map. Let's just reveal over here. It does look like it sucks. And we're gonna have to go past that. Or we could go down here. I don't know what that thing is, unless it's telling me to go here. Okay. Eat an opal berry. Check this out. Nope, we are starving. Alright. Wait, have we already eaten all of our other stuff? Oh no. So we just automatically ate. Our resources. Well, this sucks for me. Okay, let's see if I can get some meat off these dogs. We do have healing, but it's not much. Oh, did that cost shields? It might have. Okay. We somehow have locked onto this dog. Fine. Target doesn't have a shield. It should do a bunch of damage to them. Okay, let's just raise shield. Okay. Could be hitting both. Got some options within that. I think we're okay. Remove lethargic venom. Just hit that guy. They're currently an easy target. Oof. Messed him up a bit, but it's fine. Target doesn't have a shield. Should kill them both, yeah? And we gained some experience. I don't know if we gained any meat, though, is the worry. Okay, and we get a second fight. Oh, that wasn't even the fight. This is the fight. It's gonna hurt. Okay, what do we want to do? Mockery? Who hasn't gone? We might as well mock him. Because he's doing Thunder Wave. Give them some shields. Because he's still going to get hit. We don't want him to take that much damage. He's out. For the count, let's do a memory overload on that guy, I think. Or actually, do we want to do a shell? I think we have to do the shell. Because otherwise, we're going to get drubbed. And it looks like they're going for Poison Sting on him, who cannot afford that kind of damage. Okay, what do we have? Lethargic Venom only hits in the front, but I could stun this guy so he can't attack. Alright, kind of works. Unfortunately, I think he's just going to have to keep shelling himself so he doesn't die. Okay, and we're kind of in an okay spot. So I could do a charge to do a bunch of damage. We could do an Inquisitive Strike just to kill one of them. You know what? Let's actually mess him up. Oh, they really want him dead, which is problems for me. He still gets a turn. What's he doing? Defensive stance. Gains some shield. He does the most amount of damage. Or he can do the most amount of damage. And we need to hit that guy in the back. Probably. Alternatively, I can do Death Pulse. Gives him the necessary armor. Problem is, he is still melting. Okay, stun him out of it before he hits me with a combo. Gotta keep healing him. Just kill him. Not my favorite. And he slowly melts. But if I just do an Inquisitive Strike, he's down. Well, we get the lockpicks and some pearly shells, which are kind of nice. Okay, and there's some food over there. So first and foremost, we got lockpicks, so let's pop this open. I think we got rope. Now, who do we level up? It's tempting to level up the bard. Considering I have to use that heal somewhat often. Okay, and I don't have any snacks in my inventory. Now there's stuff over here. I could maybe find something in the ancient ruins. No, I'm going for it. I don't know what pickaxes are used for. Break things. Nothing useful. This is where things get a little dire. Oh yeah, that's looking bad. Especially because my enemies tend to be faster than me. But not necessarily. Okay. So he's going to hit for 13. He's going to hit for 19. And I can't hit either of the guys in the back. So let's get him with the poison spit. Okay, so if I do this... target does not die. Because I could do that and that would hit somebody else. But I think I'm just going to go for shell just so they don't take as much damage. I could do a charge to do damage to both. Oh, and they're just down. Well, that sucks. Because, yeah, they have self-healing, but they're just out for the count. I don't know what happens if one of my characters falls in combat. Whose turn's next? This guy in the back. Problem is, he's doing like a defensive stance. Let's just hit him with that. Shield break. I think he's defended. Wrong guy. I'll get him with a lethargic venom. Okay, so things going a little bit bad. Oh, and he gets hit by both. Got a raise shield. I'm not durable enough for that. Get him with a lethargic venom. My poor bard. But that's okay. If I do a death pulse on him, we get even more shields. Might as well do a charge. Hit the back guy twice. And then finish him off with a lethargic venom. That actually wasn't too bad, but it did hurt. Because I don't know what happens when we are down a character. Hopefully I can just chuck a potion at him. Nope. They're just gone. Well, biscuits. Boost him up. There's a campsite. Us being down a character messes that up, though. But whatever. If there's a campsite, we might be able to get materials. I'm not betting on it, though. I think we are sufficiently hosed. Okay, let's weaken him down. Oh, and stun him out of it. Perfect. Okay, can I do Death Pulse? No, only hits the front guys. Gotta be Shell. And even though he takes extra damage against his shields, I have no choice but to go for that. Let's see. Give him some poison. That is a bad place to be. I think I was too cavalier with my resources early on, but how was I supposed to know, right? If I hit him with that, does it trigger? It does. Raise shield. Because I can try to prep to kill him. We can do a lethargic venom on either of these guys. I'm going to keep venoming this guy. See if I can get him to just die. Okay. Still can't do Death Pulse. Can't kill him. The best thing I've got is just tank. I don't know where he's getting all the shields from, but I'm not complaining. Okay, so if I do charge... really worth it. Okay, there. Shield break and he melts. Death Pulse does not kill. Oh, fine. We'll just hit him with that. Split the damage. Could do like an Inquisitive Strike. Could do a lot of things. I think I'm just going to kill the guy. The less we have to deal with, the better. And I'll just start poisoning these guys. Because the poison will kill him slow. Do we just do shell? I don't think they can get at me, which is nice. So I think we just take our time, beef up, possibly heal. Sadly, the Bard can't heal themselves, but at least we can heal these two guys. Kind of to full. Slowly. Neither of these matter. Yet. Yeah, we might as well try and get this guy as close to full as we possibly can. Getting with that, should pop his shields off. Got armor break. Only got one, we'll do a charge. Or are we even starving in combat? Maybe. Hard to say, but it looks like these two are maybe taking some damage. And we get some more lockpicks. Not what I was looking for. Okay. Level him up. Upgrade charge. Let's see. A one target plus caster. So he could actually put shields on an ally. Which I do really like. Don't know what the skull status symbol is. Means? Managed position, caravan, nothing. Not a clue. Dying horribly. Get a mask fetish. Or a travel chest. I think I'm going to go for the materials. Because there's a small chance that this could have macerate in it. Oh, baby. Overloaded inventory. Ah, rude. What is the heaviest? Kind of a little bit of everything. I need the macerate. I like these because I can sell them. For a lot. Do we have any rocks to break? I'll get rid of one. Plus, we can get rid of some of this macerate really quickly. Tetho will just die anyway. Well. So we get a well, we get that. All of these are rough, but here's the thing. All we need to do is get to the next town. Okay, we've still got plenty. There it is. We'll make it. Just barely. Okay. Sure. While we were traveling beneath a sailboat that was gliding through the skies when it suddenly caught in a whirlwind. Out of control, it started to nosedive in our direction. Slow its descent. So nebulous and different, but somebody gets hurt. The ship crashed to the ground, the boat shattering in the debris. One of us was hit, but the passengers escaped unscathed. A miracle. They embraced us and promised to spread the word of our feat. So big benefit on this one is mostly just the fact that, who cares if we take damage here? A soft warmth enveloped us as we entered the tree. We were submerged in heady aromas and birdsong mixed with the bustle of macaw. We were home. Rest, active ability. Lodging was filled with travelers, some wary and unwelcoming, others amicable and chatty. Wait, did we not rest? So we have Macaw's Canon, head of the Aneromancer cult of Musawankosi. Wished for us to recover a fetish design for his chapel. Can't do that. So we can recruit some more people. Level 1. How much do I have? So I have to recruit them with resources. And that helps. Alright, recruit another. Did we already get Feza? We must have. Consumes fertile lands. Caravaneers get health points per tile. This is supply tile. Oh, these are good. More damage from the back rank. Necrophobic. X max supplies. I don't know. Do we want to just get 2 botanists? Okay. So we have accessories. We have goodies. We need these. Nothing else for it. A quest board. No, we got nothing. Yeah, I'm not a high enough level. Nothing in the market. I guess we just leave. Hate to waste that immediately. Hate to waste both of them immediately, but we are dying. Alright. Let's level them both up. That's the infested. I don't know what that does. Let's infest the heck out of some things, maybe. Okay, so now what? Because if we take a look at the map, we've gone here. We can always go back in. Going through Musa Wenkosi always entailed visiting the chapel that housed the shell of the Aniromancer Melkon, our ancestor. As we gazed upon it, the canon came to meet us. He claimed to hold great admiration for caravans. He recounted the story of Musa Wenkosi and suddenly shifted to his own concerns. He's currently awaiting a marvelous jet fetish to add to their collection of relics. This powerful artifact was meant to bolster the powers of his Aniromancers. Tragically, however, the nebulous merchants who were to deliver it were robbed by pirates. He explained where the wreckage lay, in case we were in the adventurous mood. Okay, well, I don't have anything else that I can do at the moment. Freaking back there? Alright, we might have to leave that for a different generation. If we can. I'd assume so. Instead, we're just gonna go to the Predator's lair or something. I don't know. Scorpicore. Here it was. Since the Fifth had come and wiped out multitudes of species, the Scorpicores had become the kings of the desert. They're also the ideal mode of transportation for swamp spores, finding a home between their chitinous plates. Not sure. Okay, do we do the Predator lair? It could get us in trouble. Alternatively. Whoop. That'll save us some trouble. So we could draw the beast out, but I have no bait. Yellow bones were lost in the dull light, emanating a blended stench of iron grease and animal scent. Whatever hid inside was having a feast. Fearful we moved in. As we waited for our eyes to adjust, the beast jumped at the opportunity. It was close. We heard it move through the sand, cracking bones on its way. We had no choice but to retreat towards the light where we could fight. So is this the Scorpicore? No, what the hell? Alright, we are beyond hosed. But it's spicy. So what does Infested do? Just takes more damage. Alright, that is pretty good. And they're level 7. We are, hosed. To say the least. 99 damage. Okay. Don't come back here ever. Well, eat poison. I don't know, I wanted to see what was inside the Predator den. Turns out, no, I did not. Well, at least we get a lot of memories. Interesting. I think it's from just interacting with these things, so maybe even just looking at that one gave me what I needed for that extra. Like, we were at 20 or 30 when we were at that town, and we suddenly just doubled our amount, probably from looking at that thing. So, meta progression. So max weight, experience gain, damage dealt, shield gain, health gain, max supplies. So we need the max supplies. Ooh. Wait, coming soon. Oh, probably just the lore for it. Road construction between Macaw and Terrasur cities. Permanent reputation bonus with the Terrasurs. Let's snag that, because that'll give us a bonus. Extra damage dealt. Extra shield for all your units. I mean, I'm probably just going to buy one in all of these. More in max weight. More health points. 35% damage dealt, 20 shields. I'm feeling the max supplies more than anything else. And then let's go for the max weight. So what else could we get? Finish the Jet Fetish to get followers in Macaw cities, Hydromancer, Genius, Archaeologist, and Terrasur reputations and Terrasur followers. We also have unlocks fetishes, but we got to finish the Jet Fetish quest, and combat consumables, also Jet Fetish. Let's see. Wow, so many of these things require the Jet Fetish to be completed before I can do anything else. Is there any more? No, it's not. But either way, that meta progression is going to be absolutely stunningly massive. I like the Bard. I like the Bard a lot because they're one of the only characters with a heal that I know of. This guy was okay. Also, oh, active. Oh no, the shield's up for everybody. More damage when low HP, more max supplies, more damage from the back rank, more damage under a certain amount of health, and necrophobic. So we don't want necrophobic. I like the idea of even more max supplies. More max supplies, but necrophobic. Inverts position of the row. Damage win. Removes sands. It's okay. Dagger play. Does bleeding. More damage. Or starts combat with regenerating shields effect. Sure. Let's go with that guy. And we need one more tank. And like, I could potentially try and roll like a botanist tank or something. They are sturdy. But this guy's got really good perks. I mean, they both do, but let's go with this one. All right. Birdsong echoed against the mossy... Oh yeah, we've already seen this. So quest board, I don't think we have any quests. And then Crystal Library is the meta progression, but can't invest anymore. Yeah, this is going to take some serious doing to actually get places, but that's fine. That is what this game is. So let us leave and let us take a look. I thought we were going to have roads. I guess not. So final fragments, seek the Mother Tree. And, oh, you can actually see somewhat on the map where I've been before. So we'll probably want to go down and grab the jet fetish and see if we can bring it back over. But yeah, I was going to say huge compliments with how this game handles roguelike-ishness. Or roguelite. Because you clearly are meant to be playing over and over and over again, kind of, sort of. What is my max supplies? 56. Oh, that's going to be nice. But you're meant to be playing over and over and over again and improving and slowly scaling up not only your chances, but your understanding of the world and locations and points of interest and areas to explore. And then also potentially even improving the world too. You know, potentially having roads and whatnot to allow you to presumably traverse the environment faster. I actually wish we could do more of that, setting up supply stations and whatnot. You know, rather than just always having the final quest, having a couple of like really basic things like, hey, let's just have a supply of water at this location forever. Being able to do some light base building in that, or base building, kingdom building in that sense would be really nice. And I don't know. I'd love to see it happen. It's unlikely, but you never know. Anyway, I guess with all of this said, it's probably a good stopping point for me. Oh yeah, absolutely, as we've been going for a while. It's just one of those where it's like, oh, but that last run was kind of stinky, but what if I could go a little bit further this time? Oh, I should be going down. What am I doing? I just got distracted. I want to just goof. Is what it is. Anyway, I guess with all of this said, oh no, my layout is bad. It's fine, maybe. Let's just stun this guy. Yeah, should not have your bard in front. Oh, and he doesn't even start with the defend self option. That's a bit rough. Okay, target has shield. Bunch of damage. And not quite. Target dies. Gain shield. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Anyway, I might as well mention once again that, ooh, how are we doing this? Might as well mention once again that Sandwalkers is available now in Steam Early Access, so if you do want to pick it up, just follow the link in the description below. It is genuinely like a super solid... I'm gonna kind of put it in the same mercenary company strategy game vibe, though obviously it does its own thing in quite a satisfying way. But it definitely has those general feelings and aesthetic. I don't know. There's just something about it. Something about those games. But all of that said, okay, where is it? Yeah, we want to go for the Night Song. Get that healed. And we also want to manage positions. I'm a distractible boy. Oops. There we go. That's the way to do it. So, I guess with all that said, I should also say a very quick thank you to Goblin Studio for sponsoring this video. It's very kind of you. It's a ton of fun, and I'm very much looking forward to playing more of this when it is done. But for now, at least... Oh, that's a bunch of... Yeah, let's go this direction. For now at least, if you like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like, helps more than you know. And if you want to see more rad new games every single day, then hit subscribe because I got tons to check out and show off. But for now, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.